An engineer from Nigeria messaged me about plotting survey data in degrees, minutes, and seconds. And AutoCAD was giving him trouble. I told him I'll make a video on it. So this video is for you, Engineer Zwart. Let me show you exactly how I solved this problem in AutoCAD. Here is the survey data that was sent to us. So here's the distance, which is in meters. We have the decimal degree and the minutes. To input this correctly into AutoCAD, we are going to do a basic math. So firstly, we are going to move on to copying our distance. So we have our distance, we have 36.60, which is the first distance up this way. And the angle is 78 degrees. We are just going to copy that. Then, so the formula for the direction, which is the decimal bearing, is equals to the degree, which is this, plus minutes divided by 60, which is 49 this way, divided by 60, plus seconds divided by 3600. For the seconds, they haven't given the seconds for this project, so we just put 0 divided by 3600. And then we are going to have 78.82. We are going to do that math for all of these points. That's we are going to do it for A, for B, for C, for D, which is A, B, C, and D. For A, which is the first distance here, we are going to say 90 minus A, which will give us 11.18. Secondly, for B, the same thing. All the value that we have calculated here has given us 335.7. So we are going to take 360 minus 335.7 to have 24.3. We are going to do that with C and equally do that with D. So here are our decimal bearings that we are going to input into AutoCAD. Well, once in AutoCAD, the first thing you're going to do is to set your units. And to do that, you type UN on your keyboard, press enter. Or make sure your type is decimal, your precision is 0.00. Activate the polyline tool, then move to polar tracking, which is this. Choose the angle to be 5 degree maximum. So I'm going to select the first point this way and I'm going to type in 36.60, which is the distance for A. Press tab on my keyboard and type in the angle. The angle is 11.18. Press enter. Here is my first line. I'm going to select again on line tool, select from this point and type in the distance 20.50. Press tab on my keyboard and type the angle. Type in 24.3. Press enter. So we are going to move to point D and use the other distance of 22.35. So select on line tool, choose this first point and type in the distance 22.35. Press tap on your keyboard and type in the angle 28.07. Press enter. And then finally you can just draw this line to this point. Use this. So we are going to verify the distance. Well, click on dimensions, move down to linear dimensions and then choose the angle dimension. You are going to select from this point to this point and we have 36.60, which is actually what we got. We're going to do the same for the other side. So click on dimensions, press spacebar to reselect the command, choose on this point and this point. We have 22.35 and finally spacebar, select from this point to this point. We have 37.28. So on our project this year we have 36.60, 20.50, 37.80 and finally 22.35. So there's an error in this last point and that should be due to the decimal places we approximated to. We approximated to 2 decimal places, which would have approximated to at least 4 decimal places or 6 decimal places. Well, for this project you notice that we have just minutes, so the precision for the seconds are off. So that could equally cause the dimensions not to match the actual measured dimensions on site. Well, as a surveyor, while taking your decimal bearing, make sure you take the degree at least to 2 decimal places. Minutes, at least you take minutes, and if you are using this same system, make sure you take seconds too. With that said, you can equally check my video where I input survey coordinates into AutoCAD. See you on the other side, my friend.